Hey guys, welcome back. Today's episode, one of my biggest things that I wanted to get done with Frankie this winter is the door panels. Let me just show you what I need to do. So when I had this interior apart, I took these off so I could paint around the door frame. Yes, I am wearing slippers. But yes, that became warped. And therefore it kind of rattles a little bit going down the road. And also this here is busted all to hell. So I actually, somewhere around here, have those that I bought from somebody off Fox Body Mafia. I also have this crazy idea of making my own backer board for the door panels. They're 50 bucks from LMR, and it's pretty much the exact same repeat of what's already in there. So, you know, and that's a good deal. Honestly, it is a good deal. But I was wanting to see if I could make something a little more robust. The masonite over at Home Depot is a little bit thicker. At least I'm pretty sure it is. I'm basing that completely off of memory. So I'm thinking that I can go buy a 4x8 sheet or whatever they come in and make my own. It's just one of those things on all these cars that eventually, you know, they get wet from washing the car, from being out in the rain, everything you can possibly imagine. Water goes there. It always finds its way there. And they look like hell after a few years. It is very cold out here, so I'm going to kick the heater on, maybe. I don't know. I can probably have this off pretty fast. I'm just going to remove one tonight and just see how doable it looks. I'll do that real quick, and then I'll come back in and we'll look at it together. All right. Got it out. And we can set it up here now. Yes, I am a girl dad. So this is the piece that I want to replicate. As you can tell, it has seen much better days. I've already replaced these speaker grills, so I just need to remove those. And I also have the entire hardware kit for this. And also, as I was saying, I also have this piece here. Okay, went and grabbed them. I don't know, I really don't know what side it looks like. This one goes over here maybe. But yeah, it'll be nice to have that. And really and truly, I need to measure this out because I was measuring this as being the entire panel. So we'll roughly need, we'll need a 4 foot going this way. And really and truly, I could get away with a 4x4. I don't know if they sell it that small. But basically, I have a template here that I can use. Probably the most difficult thing is going to be, you know, I can just probably drill those holes right out with a drill. And be pretty dang close. But this way, I can just go over to Home Depot and I can probably actually work on this thing this weekend. It's worth a shot. If I fail, I fail. I've failed at other things before. And that's kind of the approach that I've taken to this whole car. Well, anything I work on, honestly. If I fail, I fail. Don't be afraid to fail. If you're afraid to fail, you'll never win at anything. I thought this piece went across here, but that's a pretty clean cut right there, so maybe it didn't. That's the thing I'm going to have to be kind of using my imagination for right here, because I really don't know how that went. There's no reason why. And just leave that connected. That could be why that thing breaks so easily on all these. So stick around, and yeah, when I say that, it's going to be a couple of days for me, but for you, it's going to be right after here. As I'm moving back in to grab my table, which, oh, that's going to be fun to get out. I just wanted to give you guys kind of a whiff of what we got coming up. These here are, this is a part number for Ranger or Aerostar axles, I do believe. But this is what I got. Went over and got these from Travis of Classic LEDs. These here are, holy mackerel, what the hell was that? Freaking plow truck. Scared the piss right out of a guy. And another one. Jeez. You know, guys on the damn videos here. Anyway, so this is an SN95 axle. That's coming up along with, I also got those from Travis. So anyway, I don't know when that's going to happen, because I don't want to change the gear oil again. So I've got this kit right here and a 331 gear set also that's over here in a box. I honestly, I've never done ring and pinion before, so my friend is going to come over and help me out. I've already talked to him and he's all gung-ho about it, so it's gonna work out all right. Okay, got this all out here. Got a few odds and end tools. I knocked all the Christmas tree stuff that was left in here out. I'm gonna take these speaker panels off first. Well, this one was already somewhat cracked. It was just, I think it was just barely hanging on by that white piece right there. So anyway, we'll be putting a little glue on that. And now we're going to come back over here and I'm going to start pulling out staples. Okay, well, a lot of this is pretty hammered already. There's a big chunk missing out of it right here. You know, this is Frankie. I don't know. I'm not paying $500 or $600, whatever the hell it is, for new pieces. I'll tell you that right now. There we go. That's more like it. Yes, sir. Okay, those are all popped out. Now we can... oh my goodness. Those... maybe it's because it's cold, but man, those things are in there. Okay guys, so those little tabs that we're bending, that's what holds this in here. I don't know if that was glued down. I don't think they are. I just think that's Armor All and whatever else holding that in there. But one thing I forgot is there's a bunch of staples along this right here. Otherwise we're pretty free to go. I gotta try my best to try and keep this as good as possible, and that is because that is all my pattern that I'm going to have to use to cut the other one out. The staples come up through here. They're black, so I didn't really see them. They're kind of hidden, so I'm going to pop those out and pull this thing here, and I might be able to hit some baseballs or something like that. That thing's pretty rough. Okay, I'm going to show you just what I wound up doing. I wound up breaking all these off of here. You know, these little pieces, and you know, that wasn't that didn't allow me to get in here with those or those. Then I thought, okay, you know, I'll get a rasp, we'll just grind the tips of those right off and they'll come right out. Well, no, not if your rasp came from Harbor Freight. So now I just went out and got that, and I'm hoping that I cut through them enough to pull them out now. Jeez. You want to talk about a freaking mess. Looks like we're still stuck. Gosh. I'll let you know what I wound up doing. I came back in with a grinder and I just made it so I could see the staples. Tops are all cut off. Now I'm going to try to pop it off and just see what happens. There goes that one. Okay. Got this last one now. There. Okay guys, what I wound up doing was just prying the staples from the back side. You could actually see them. I pried them straight up, bent them with a pair of pliers, and then pulled them out. So I'll wind up probably just bending these over and letting this hold this together still, and then I'll just glue all this crap down. I don't know, it seems fairly like a, you know, good plan right now anyway. So now I got this over here, and just gonna start tracing this thing out, I guess. Yeah, this probably is a stupid idea, but you never know unless you try, right? I think we're about good enough here. Yeah, fairly decent. Okay. I don't really know if I'm going to do this tonight because I'm running out of daylight and it's freaking freezing. One thing that I may do is bridge this up top, because this really is a weak spot on these. So I might, that's one advantage of making this myself, is I can at least test and see if I can, you know, bridge something there. Ooh boy, it is the next morning, and as you can tell, yes, it is cold. Now granted, this sensor is on my front porch, so it might be a little bit false, because I think it's more like about 24. Last I saw, that was only about 20 minutes ago. I don't think it came up 4 degrees already, but that 28 is an outside temp, 40 is in the garage. And I even don't think that 40 looks right. Let's, well, that only goes to 50. But we're going to go ahead and see what we can do. All right, I'm back, and we're ready to start going on this. Yeah, you guys, you know, I keep saying that as soon as this thing dies, I'll buy a new one, and it just keeps going. So, yeah, you can tease me if you want, that's fine. I don't know what year that thing's from. That was given to me already used. I'm gonna guess from the 70s, probably. But she still keeps going. That's what counts. I'm just gonna go to town here and yeah. Okay, so we're to here. Those are the pieces I cut off of it. I went around up into here just to see if we can add a little more durability when I cut this out. Pretty sure I explained that yesterday when I was talking, which would have been just a couple seconds ago to you guys. So now my next thing is to see what kind of holes we need, what size. Alright, these are the two sizes. I didn't even look at them. 5/16. I think this is a half. Yeah, half. So I'm going to start out by doing the 5/16 holes first, and then drill the half next to it, because the half is just, the 5/16 is where the Christmas tree is going to reside, and this is how you slide it in. So I'm gonna test one right now. I'm gonna go ahead and probably do this one, and then I'll bring you guys back in and show you what I'm talking about. Actually, that could stand to be just a little bit bigger, maybe like a 9/16 bit. I'm gonna see if I have one. I don't think I do, but if I can get me a 9/16, that would be even better, because this is exactly a half on the top. But then you just take and kind of clean. That's what sucks about masonite. It's always kind of flaking on you, but these are going to do the trick just fine. I'm extremely happy overall. See what I mean? You just got to go around with the razor blade and kind of get that junk off there. Anyway, I'm excited because this is going to be a lot more robust than the factory stuff and way cheaper. I don't really know how the mount goes for the top of the handle. Unfortunately, they're broke, so I don't know exactly where the holes go. So that might be handy to do in the car. At least you can get to that with the door panel hung. Might be able to see that through, huh? Guess what? I don't care. Those are 3/16. These are quarters and half. Oh yeah, look at that baby. Okay, I think I'm gonna roll that one right there. These are apparently 1/2 inch length, 1/4 inch diameter. I'm gonna start out by, I don't know, I think we can probably get away with like 3 or 4 of these is all we need. Okay. Go through the back side. yeah. Oh yeah, that's perfect, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Right there. Fishing. Lost track. Babies. Yeah. Woohoo! It actually looks like I purposely evenly spaced that out, and I didn't. Just random. Wow. There it is. Man. That turned out pretty all right. Part where I'll figure out what I'm going to do with the staples, and I think I'm just going to be leaving them as they are. And, well, not leaving them as they are, bending them over. We got to figure out a good way of doing this, so knock these things over. Perfect. So what I'm going to do is flip this. I'm going to spray this down with adhesive. Maybe I'll open the garage and do it. Come back in because I don't really want to get this all over the car. I am running with this here. I'm a huge fan of 3M stuff. We'll see how well this works though. Okay, well, that's pretty dang decent, all things considered. By the way, this here is what I epoxied on. Is a little bit tacky. It's supposed to be dried in 15 minutes. Down right here. Idiot, I just moved them. We're going to rivet these on too, if I didn't mention that already. Looks pretty dang good, really. This is going to be the fun part. Hopefully I got these. With that thing being warped, I'm hoping that these are all in a good spot. And this was the one that was broke. And epoxied and super glued on. And I think we're done. So So we'll put it back. Now all I gotta do is slide all these Christmas tree deals in here. Put it together. Man, those things are sharp. Tell you what. Well, it's close. Okay. All right, I've got this thing to this point right here. I did drill the hole and put the whatever nut thing, I can't remember. One of those things. Can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. Everything lined up pretty dang good overall. The only thing that I kind of messed up on was this is sitting a little bit high, but I'm not going to say anything if you don't. I don't know if I can tweak it at some point. But honestly, right now I don't care. It's not going to cut the hell out of my arm, and that was actually one of the hugest drivers for me doing this project. Every time I got in this car, this thing was leaving marks on me. And I'll tell you, I really got cut up by those little Christmas tree deals. Anyway, I'm going to put the 2 bolts in this, put a screw over here on this end, and put a screw right there. And oh, then I got to put the mirror cover on, and we're in. All right, there it is. I mean, it's pretty decent overall. Yeah, we got to play with that a little bit. Yeah, I was wondering about that. I'm going to have to mess around with that a little bit. All right, so there we are. Good to go. It is noisy, I know. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this helps somebody out. Please like, share, and most of all, subscribe. Oh, and throw a couple of comments down below. That'd be great. Thank you guys, and we'll catch you guys after I wash my hands and next week.